What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of New Comics This Week. I am your host, AR Comics, and today I'm going to be going over all the newest releases for New Comic Book Day, June 9th, 2021. I'm going to be going over all the latest releases, first appearances, and any sort of important info to help you guys decide which issues you're going to be picking up this week. But before I get started off on these books, if you are new to the channel, I drop weekly comic book content that'll keep you up to date on all of the latest releases. So if you don't want to miss out on that, make sure you hit the subscribe button down low and the little bell to get notified every time I drop new content. You won't regret it. And now, without further ado, let's get started on this week's new comics. So I hope you all had a fantastic New Comic Book Day last week. If you haven't seen my latest top 10 video, I'm going to be linking it down low in the description, so after this one, make sure you go ahead and watch that one. Now, as far as this week goes, it's not going to be nearly as good as some of these last few weeks we've had. We've been very spoiled these last couple New Comic Book Days. There have been a ton of incredible issues coming out, but this week still has some goodies as well. So kicking off this list, I'm going to be going over AWA Upshot first. We've got one issue coming out. It's Marjorie Finnegan, Temporal Criminal, issue number 2, and I really like the first one. I definitely suggest checking it out. I have talked to quite a few people, though, that didn't really like the series, so make your own judgment on it. We can talk about it more down low. But this is cover A, the main cover for it, and after that, we've got a cover B, Panacean variant. That's the only issue they're coming out with, so moving on to Aftershock, we've got 3 different issues. The first one is Baby Teeth, issue number 18, and this one only has a cover A. So followed up with that, we've got Maniac of New York, issue number 5, and for those of you reading this, this is the end of the series. I'm not really looking forward to it, though. I really enjoyed the first issue, and then the last couple have just been very boring in my opinion. It feels like we're not really making any progress as a story, but I still am going to be finishing this one up. But same thing as Baby Teeth, this one only has a cover A. And now moving on to the final issue coming out from Aftershock this week, we have a brand new horror series. It's called Bunny Mask, issue number 1. This one has 9 different covers, and if you are new to the channel, usually when there's a lot of covers like this, I only go over the ones that I really like the most, but definitely check out some of these other ones because they are very nice. This is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we have a Ben Harvey variant, and now finally a Nathan Searcy variant. Moving on to Zenescope, they've got 2 different issues. The first one is Grim Fairy Tales, issue number 49. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Igor Vinorino variant, a cover C, Dipsiscal variant, and now finally a cover D, Reyes variant. Moving on to the final issue from Zenescope, we've got Grimm, Hercules Pain vs. Scorpion Queen, issue number 1, so this is a new series coming out from them. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Vitorino variant, and now finally a cover C, Dipsiscal variant. Next up, moving on to Heavy Metal, they've got 2 different issues coming out. The first one is Tarna, The Last Terrakian, issue number 6, and this is the series finale. This one only has a cover A, and now the final one coming out from Heavy Metal this week is Swamp God, issue number 1, so this is a brand new series coming out from them, and same thing, this one only has a cover A. Those are their only 2 issues, so moving on to Archie Comics next, they have a brand new story coming out with Betty and Veronica, Jumbo Comics Digest, issue number 294, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. The next publisher I'm going to be going over this week is Black Mass Studios, and they have 2 issues. I highly suggest checking out this first one. It's called White, issue number 1, so this is a new series, but it is limited to only 2,500 copies, so if you're interested in spec, and plus the story actually sounds really good too, but as far as speculation goes, it is a very limited series coming out, so you might want to jump on that. But this one only has a cover A. The only other series they're coming out with this week is Alice in Leatherland, issue number 3, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. Next up on my list, we've got Scout Comics, and they've got 3 different issues. The first one is Black Cotton, issue number 3, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. Moving on, we've got Stake, issue number 4, and this is cover A, the main. Followed up with that, we've got a 1 in 10 Alan Qua incentive variant. The final issue coming out from Scout Comics this week is a brand new series. It's called The Perhapanauts, Second Chances, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover for it. And followed up with that, we have a 1 in 10 incentive variant. But those are the only 3 issues coming out from Scout Comics this week, so moving on to Absolute Comics Group, they've got 1 issue. It's Wayward Legends, issue number 4, and this is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we have a cover B variant. And now finally, a cover C variant. Next up, I'm going to be going over It's Alive, and they have 1 issue as well. It's Strange Attractors, issue number 3, and this is cover A, the main. We also have a cover B, retro variant. And now finally, a cover C, Bat and Lash variant. Next up, I'm going to be going over Behemoth Comics, and they have 1 issue. It's Junkie Cable, issue number 2, and this one only has a cover A. I did read the first issue. It was kind of a last-second pickup. I thought the artwork was okay, but as far as the story goes, it felt like it was kind of all over the place. Like we didn't really have a real main plot line going on until towards the ending of the issue. I might not be giving this one a shot, though, but we'll see how the rest of the week goes. Next up, I'm going to be going over Action Labs, and they have 1 issue. It's Carmine, issue number 5, and this is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we have a cover B variant. Moving on to Chapter House Comics, they have one issue coming out this week, and it is a brand new series. It's Lev Gleason Presents Silver Streak, issue number 1, and this one only has a cover A. Moving on, the next publisher I'm going to be going over this week is Second Sight Publishing, and they have 3 different issues coming out. The first one is Duplicant, issue number 2, and this is cover A, the main cover for it, and followed up with that, we have a 1 in 5 incentive variant. Next up on my list, we have Blowtorch, issue number 2, and this is cover A, the main, and same thing, it has a 1 in 5 incentive variant. The final issue that they're coming out with this week is Chess, issue number 2, and this is cover A, the main, and followed up, we have a 1 in 5 incentive variant for this one as well. Those are the only 3 they're coming out with, so moving on to Humanoids, they have 1 issue, and I heard this series is actually really good so far. I was just never able to find the earlier copies. But this is Space Bastards, issue number 6, and this one only has a cover A. If you are reading Space Bastards, let me know what you think about it down low. But the final one I'm going to be going over this week is from AC Comics, and they have 1 issue. It's Super Babes, starring Femforce, issue number 7, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. So those are all the issues coming out from some of the smaller publishers. I'm definitely going to be getting Marjorie Finnegan, Temporal Criminal, issue number 2, Maniac of New York, issue number 5, Bunny Mask, issue number 1, and I'm going to see what I can do about getting White, issue number 1 as well. But next up, let's talk about Image Comics and Boom Studios. So real quick, before I get started off on Image and Boom this week, I just have to give them some props. I feel like everything they are coming out with, they are killing it. They have been on fire with all of these new series. I really am loving almost every indie title that I'm reading right now. But to kick this Image list off first, we've got Die, issue number 17. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a cover B, Ganacho variant. The next series I'm going to be going over is Oblivion Song, issue number 31, and this is a brand new arc. I'm loving this series. I only read the volume 1 hardcover. I love the artwork. I think the story's fantastic as well. I highly suggest checking it out. I'm not going to be reading the single issues though. I'm going to be sticking to the hardcover format. But this is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a cover B variant. The next one on my list is Geiger, issue number 3, and this is definitely one I'm going to be looking forward to. I'm loving what they're doing with the Wasteland, this radioactive man. I know it's only 2 issues deep, but I think they're doing a great job with it. This is cover A, the main. We also have a cover B, Lemire variant, a cover C, Weeks variant, and now finally a cover D variant. The next one is Birthright, issue number 50, and this is the series finale. If you're reading this series, let me know what you're thinking about it down low. But this one only has a cover A. Moving on to the next one, we have Carmen, issue number 4, and this is cover A, the main cover. We also have a 1 in 25 incentive variant. And now finally, a 1 in 50 incentive variant. The next one on my list I'm going to be going over today is The Good Asian, issue number 2. I did read the first one. I like the idea behind it, the whole detective noir aspect. I really like what they did with the story, but it just didn't really hit with me. I might reread it, give it a shot, and then I might pick this one up as well, but we're going to see how the rest of the week goes. But this is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a cover B, Woo variant. Moving on to the next one, we've got a brand new series coming out. It's The 6 Sidekicks of Trigger Keaton, issue number 1, and it says that this is for fans of True and Assassin Nation, and this is a mystery series, so I'm definitely going to be giving this one a shot. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Henderson variant, and now finally a cover C variant. Moving on, the next one I'm going to be going over is Hey Kids, Comics, Profits and Loss, issue number 2, and this one only has a cover A. The final issue coming out from Image this week is Ant, issue number 12, and I know you fans have been waiting for this one for a very long time, and this is the end of the story arc. This is a big one-shot special. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a cover B, Goalie variant. So those are all the issues coming out from Image this week. They definitely have a solid list coming out. I'm going to be getting Geiger, issue number 3, most definitely the 6 Sidekicks of Trigger Keaton, issue number 1, and we'll see how the rest of the week goes, but I might be getting The Good Asian, issue number 2 as well. So next up, moving on to Boom Studios, they've got a few different issues coming out. The first one is Proctor Valley Road, issue number 4, and I'm loving this series so far. I think it's so good. I definitely suggest you guys check that one out. This is cover A, the main. We have a cover B, Wild Goose variant, a 1 in 10 Ward incentive variant, a 1 in 25 Franny incentive variant, and now finally a 1 per store. Moving on to the next series, we've got Mighty Morphin, issue number 8. This is cover A, the main cover, but the one I'm going to be showing on the screen right now is the Virgin incentive variant. Moving on, we have the cover B, Carlini Legacy variant, and same thing as the cover A, I'm going to be showing the Virgin incentive variant on the screen right now. Next up, we have a cover C, Blank Sketch variant, 1 in 10 Lee Virgin incentive variant, a 1 in 15 Carlini Virgin incentive variant, a 1 in 25 Momoko incentive variant, and the one on the screen is the Virgin incentive variant. And now finally, we have a 1 in 50 Momoko Virgin incentive variant. So moving on to the next series, we've got Wind, issue number 7. And I wish I was reading this series. I didn't pick it up early on, and I heard it just got better and better as the series went on. The artwork kind of threw me off a little bit when I first looked at it, so I didn't hop on it, but I heard that story is just so good. We've got a cover A, this is the main. Followed up with that, we've got a cover B, Gonzalez variant, a 1 in 25 Johanna the Mad incentive variant, and now finally a 1 per store. The next one I'm going to be talking about today is Magic the Gathering, issue number 3, and I did give up on this series. I'm just not a fan of Magic the Gathering. I don't know, the series itself just didn't click with me, so I gave up after the second issue. But this is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Hidden Planeswalker variant, a cover C, Blank Sketch variant, a 1 in 10 Gar incentive variant, a 1 in 25 Chew incentive variant, a 1 in 50 Chew incentive variant, a 1 in 100 Del Mundo incentive variant, and now finally a 1 per store. And now for this next issue, this is probably going to be my biggest issue of the week. I'm really looking forward to this one, but we've got Eve, issue number 2. I love that first issue, and I definitely think Boom Studios is going to expand on this one past the 5 issues that it initially was slotted for. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Mora variant, a 1 in 10 Andolfo incentive variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Young incentive variant. Moving on to the final series from Boom Studios this week is we have Orcs, issue number 5. This is cover A, the main. We also have a cover B, Boo variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 McLean incentive variant. Those are all the issues coming out from Boom Studios this week. I'm definitely going to be getting Proctor Valley Road, issue number 4, and Eve, issue number 2. So next up, let's talk about Dark Horse, IDW, and Dynamite. So first up today from Dark Horse, they've got 3 different issues coming out. The first one is Black Hammer Visions, issue number 5. This is cover A, the main cover. We also have a cover B, Annie Wu variant, and now finally a cover C, Marguerite Sauvage variant. Moving on to the next series, we have God of War, Fallen God, issue number 4, and this one only has a cover A. Now, the final one that Dark Horse is coming out with this week is a brand new 4-issue miniseries. It's Secret Land, issue number 1, and same thing as God of War. This one only has a cover A. But those are the only 3 issues coming out from Dark Horse this week. I don't plan on picking up any of them. So moving on to IDW, we've got TMNT, issue number 117. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Eastman variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 Sam Lofty incentive variant. The next one on my list is Sonic the Hedgehog, issue number 40, and this is the end of the arc. This is cover A, the main. We have a cover B, Dan Schoening variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 incentive variant. Next up on my list, I'm going to be going over the Transformers Back to the Future, issue number 4, and this is cover A, the main. We also have a cover B, Phil Murphy variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 incentive variant. The final one coming out from IDW this week is an annual. It's Transformers Annual 2021, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main, and finally we have a 1 in 10 incentive variant. Those are the only issues that IDW is coming out with, so moving on to Dynamite, they've got 4 different issues. The first one is James Bond, Agent of Spectre, issue number 4. This is cover A, the main. We have a 1 in 11 incentive variant, a 1 in 15 incentive variant, an FOC variant, a 10-copy Guise Virgin incentive variant, 20-copy Guise Black and White incentive variant, and now finally a 26-copy Black and White Virgin incentive variant. The next one I'm going to be going over is Vampirella vs. Purgatory, issue number 4, and this one has 19 different covers, including cover A. So if you are new to these videos, when I go over Dynamite, I usually only talk about cover A, because a lot of these series have a ton of different covers. So go check them out online, or make sure you check with your LCS to see which ones they're going to be getting. But like I was saying, this is cover A, the main cover. Vampirella vs. Purgatory 4 has 19 different covers. The next one I'm going to be going over is Dynamite Lives, issue number 1. This one has 26 different covers, and this is a brand new series. So right now on the screen, this is cover A, the main cover. And the final one that they're coming out with this week is Red Sonja, 1982, and this one has 9 different covers, including cover A. So this is cover A, the main cover. So next up, let's talk about DC Comics. So before I get started off on DC this week, as always, I just have to say thank you all so much for the recommendations you guys have made me. Not only am I expanding my DC knowledge, because a lot of you guys already know, I'm not that big into a lot of these DC comics, but now I'm learning more about some of these characters, and you're recommending such awesome series. So I just want to say again, thank you so much for the recommendations. But to kick this list off, we've got Detective Comics, issue 1037, and this features 2 different backup stories. One wasn't good enough, so they had to add a second one. This is cover A, the main cover, and we also have a cover B, cardstock variant. Moving on to the next series, we have Wonder Woman 773, and this also features 2 different backup stories. This is cover A, the main, and followed up with that, we've got a Paulina Ganachow Pride cardstock variant, and now finally, a Joshua Middleton variant. Moving on, this was a recommendation you guys initially made for me, and I'm loving this series so far. I'm loving what they're doing with it. We've got the Joker, issue number 4. This is cover A, the main, Lucio Perillo variant, an Ejecure variant, And now finally, a 1 in 25 Riccardo Federici incentive variant. Moving on to the next series, we have Rorschach, issue number 9. This is cover A, the main, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B cardstock variant. The next series on my list I'm going to be going over is Batman the Detective, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B cardstock variant. Moving on to the next one is Batman Urban Legends, issue number 4, and this is cover A, the main. We also have a Dustin Wynn variant, and now finally an Irvin Rodriguez variant. The next series on my list is Future State Gotham, issue number 2. I swear, I thought this was over so long ago. I thought that was just a single event, but they keep making some issues here and there about it. This is cover A, the main. We have a cover B cardstock variant. And now finally an Art Germ Retailer incentive variant. The next one I'm going to be going over today is Justice League Last Ride, issue number 2. This is cover A, and followed up with that we have a cover B cardstock variant. Moving on to the next one, we have a brand new 6-issue miniseries, Checkmate, issue number 1, and it says that this one introduces a brand new underworld assassin. So if you're interested in speculation, this one has possibly a first appearance. In my opinion, they're probably just going to take some other character and turn it into a new underworld assassin. Just my opinion though, but be on the lookout for it. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B cardstock variant. Next one I'm going to be going over today is Challenge of the Super Sons, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main, and followed up with that, you guessed it, a cover B cardstock variant. The next one I'm going to be going over is just a big oversized issue. It's DC Pride, issue number 1, and this has 9 stories featuring fan favorite LGBTQIA characters, so if you're interested in that, be on the lookout for it. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a Bartel Pride variant. The next one I'm going to be talking about today is American Vampire, 1976, issue number 9, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. And followed up with that, we've got a cover B cardstock variant. The next series on my list is the Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries, issue number 3, and this one only has a cover A. I'm not reading this one, but I've talked to a couple people who are reading it right now, and they said it's just a nice little read, so that's pretty cool to see. The final one I'm going to be talking about today is Far Sector, issue number 12, and this is the series finale, so don't miss out on it if you are reading this one. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have another cover B cardstock variant. Those are all the issues coming out from DC this week. I'm definitely going to be getting the Joker, issue number 4. Like I've said before, and a lot of other videos I've said it as well. I'm loving this series right now, but let's finish this video up with Marvel Comics next. So to get started off on Marvel this week, the first issue I'm going to be going over is Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 68, and if you are still reading this series, let me know down below what you've been thinking about it. This is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we have a U Spider-Man Villains variant. And now finally, a Cal New variant A and B set. The next one I'm going to be going over, and I'm going to be covering all the different covers for this one because I know it's a bigger issue for you X-Men fans. We've got X-Men issue number 21. This is the final issue, and it's a Hellfire Gala tie-in. It also says that this is the Heroes of Krakoa's debut, and it's the first X-Men Krakoa team. So be on the lookout for that if you're just a big X-Men fan or you're interested in speculation. This is cover A, the main cover. We also have a Lupacchino Spider-Man Villains variant, a Wernick Character Designs variant, a Daughterman Connecting variant, a Nakayama variant A and B set, a Jimenez Pride Month variant, a 1 in 50 Jimenez Pride Month Virgin Incentive variant, and now finally a 1 in 50 Daughterman Jean Grey Character Design Incentive variant. The next series I'm going to be talking about is Excalibur, issue number 21, and this is also a Hellfire Gala tie-in. This is the cover A, the main cover. We have a Character Design variant, a Daughterman Connecting variant, a Nakayama variant A and B set, and now finally a 1 in 50 Daughterman Rogue Character Design Incentive variant. Now this next series I'm going to be going over, I am really looking forward to it. Chip Zdarsky is on fire with everything he's writing, and that issue number 2 was incredible. But we've got Spider-Man, Spider Shadow, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that we have a 1 in 25 Smallwood Incentive variant. This next one I'm really looking forward to as well. We've got Strange Academy, issue number 11, and it's a murder mystery issue. I can't wait for that. It's going to be so fun. This is cover A, the main cover. We also have an Adams Character Spotlight variant. Now finally, a Miguel Mercado variant A and B set. The next one on my list is Children of Adam, issue number 4, and this is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a 1 in 25 Chang Incentive variant. The next series on my list is Star Wars Bounty Hunters, issue number 13, and this is a War of the Bounty Hunters tie-in. This is cover A, the main. We have a Pride variant, and now finally, a Sprouse Lucasfilm 50th variant. And moving on to the next series, I'm going to be talking about Iron Man issue number 9, and if you are reading this one, this is the origin of Korvac, so be on the lookout for that one. This is cover A, the main, and followed up with that, we've got a Spider-Man Villains variant. The next series I'm going to be talking about is Heroes Reborn, issue number 6. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a Silva Stormbreakers variant, a Bagley Connecting Trading Card variant, Christopher Action Figure variant, a Frank Cho variant, and now finally a 1 in 50 Varege Incentive variant. Moving on to the next one, we have Conan the Barbarian, issue number 22, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. We also have a 1 in 25 Shatai Incentive variant. Next one on my list is Heroes Reborn, Night Gwen, issue number 1, and it says it's introducing the new character Nightbird, but it is just a tie-in, so take it for what it is. This whole series has a lot of mixed up characters, but you never know if one's going to be sticking. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a Garen Design variant, a Miyazawa variant, and now finally an Inhook Lee variant A and B set. Moving on to the next one, we have Heroes Reborn, Squadron Savage, issue number 1, so this is another Heroes Reborn tie-in. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a Blatt variant. The final one I'm going to be going over today from Marvel is Web of Spider-Man, issue number 1, and it sounds like this is going to be a new ongoing. I'm definitely going to give it a shot. It sounds pretty interesting, but we'll see. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a Bagley variant, and now finally an Attraction variant. Those are all the issues coming out from Marvel this week. They're having a pretty decent week. I'm definitely going to be getting Spider-Man Spider Shadow, issue number 3, Strange Academy, issue number 11, and now finally Web of Spider-Man, issue number 1. But those are all the issues from Marvel, so now let's do a recap of the video. So what do you guys think about this week's upcoming new comics? Definitely going to be a pretty solid week, not nearly as good as some of the prior weeks, but I'm really looking forward to Eve issue number 2 and Strange Academy issue number 11. Let me know down below in the comment section which issues you're looking forward to most and which ones you think I should be picking up. But thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and if you don't want to miss out on any of my upcoming content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down low and the little bell to get notified every time I drop new content. You won't regret it. And I've got 2 more videos sitting off to the side here with more of my comic book content. Click on one of those and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.